Mavis is a little diesel who works at the quarry at the end of Thomas's branch line. The Farfarquhar Quarry Company bought her to shunt trucks on their sidings. However, every now and then she is allowed a special treat, to travel down the tramway to Farfarquhar with the loaded trucks for the harbour. One morning when she arrived at Farfarquhar, she saw Percy fussing about the yard. He was busy clearing away the trucks from his morning train as Mavis slipped into the fueling siding.
What's all this fuss?
She asked Percy with a cheeky grin. Percy just scowled.
Sorry, Mavis, but I don't have time to waste talking to you and your little games.
He snapped.
We have a special do-in later today, and I need to make room for it.
Mavis frowned. Percy could be harsh with her, but he was never that rude. She knew that meant he must have been stressing about this special.
A special?
She asked, but Percy didn't reply. Instead, he hurriedly reversed to a set of points which were not properly set. Before anyone could say anything, he hit them hard and his back wheels jumped the track. The tracks to the station platform and the goods depot bay were blocked.
That's torn it,
said Percy's driver sadly.
Looks like there'll be no special today then. The passengers will be disappointed. The nearest crane is at Tidmouth.
Percy started to curse at himself when he was interrupted by a quick-thinking Mavis.
Excuse me, sir. At the quarry, we have a small standing crane. If we tie it down to a truck, it could be strong enough to lift Percy up so we can re-rail him.
Percy's driver thought for a moment.
That just might work. But you better get it quickly, Mavis.
Yes, sir. Don't worry, Percy. We will get this special through no matter what.
Still not entirely sure what the special was, Mavis wasted no time as she raced up the tramway. When they arrived, her driver explained the situation to the manager at once, and he agreed to lend them the crane. It was a very small crane, and it only took 3 men to lift it onto a flatbed. It was tied down with rope and sandbags, and soon Mavis was on her way back to Farfarquhar. However, time was ticking on.
I am here!
She called with a toot of her horn as she raced into the yard with her makeshift crane. Percy looked at it with shock, but Mavis just ignored him as she got into position. It wasn't very strong, but it was able to lift Percy's back end high enough so that the station master and the 2 engine drivers could position Percy's wheels back onto the track before lowering him.
Thank you, Mavis,
Percy said a little sheepishly.
I am sorry I was sharp with you. You really saved the day.
The 2 friends shunted the last of the trucks just in time as a loud whistle sounded. They both backed down into the coaling siding as an engine Mavis had never seen before puffed in. It was clear, however, Percy knew him.
Hello, Stepney! Welcome back!
He whistled to the guest. It was a small tank engine, and behind him were 2 very smart coaches with big windows.
Oh, thank you, Percy. It's good to be back. Hello to you too.
He called to Mavis. Mavis honked a friendly greeting.
It's Mavis here you should be thanking. If it wasn't for her, you would have had a wasted trip.
Stepney smiled and was about to thank Mavis when the passengers started cheering. They had heard what Percy had said. Thank you, Mavis! They cheered loudly from the platform. Mavis felt happy. It was the first time anyone had cheered for her. Percy still has his arguments with Mavis about her shunting. However, he never says talking to her is a waste of time anymore.